Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hammer time, hammer time, ayy, hammer time, I made hits, boys, hammer time, hammer time, ayy, hammer time, I made hits, boys, hammer time, ayy, hammer time, I made hits, boys, hammer time, ayy, hammer time, I made hits, boys, hammer time, I made hits, boys, hammer time. They trust me with the weight, cause I handle mine. You worry about me, cause you don't have a life. You acting like a camel toe, you selling out for camera time. It's heat every time I speak. This is me, 7 days a week. They thought they locked me in the struggle till they see me feast. They can't figure out how to cage a beast. We working on different brains, we ain't the same. You scheming for the fame while I take the game. I came from where we never go against the grain. I promised my grandmother I'd erase the pain. Hammer time, ayy, hammer time.
Or I could react like she mentioned it to me. Soon as she said dog, they came. They came. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, it's cool. I was like, I'm done. I was like, shoot, I can't get away this time. I was like, I had a long way to run if I was going to escape. So I was like, I guess I'm just gonna laugh at it now.
Man, he had to run from some dogs on his last drop of the game.
They get you a gun. Pick them mugs off.
Man. Boy. Yeah, that's wild. That is wild.
It'll work on your speed.
But, you know, and then I gotta run fast without falling in the ice.
Yeah,
they had the same problems.
Right.
Them bugs be sliding around too.
So the ice might be the safest place. Yeah, that's nuts, man. It really is. Okay, man.
Took out the game.
To recap,
I think too much of a problem down there, huh?
Right.
Nah, we good. We good. But you got to worry about the crazy people, and you got to worry about the dogs.
Right. Yeah, I know that.
But, yeah, we clear of the ice.
And the snakes and the gators and everything.
Oh man. Yeah, you gonna see them snakes every once in a while.
I don't know if I could do my job down there.
Shoot, man, it's gonna be easy, man.
Right.
It'd be easy down here because they just throw your stuff at your door and go. You know what I'm saying? They don't even take the picture. They just throw it and go.
Don't get no knock on the door, huh?
Oh yeah, you don't get none of that. They pull up, throw your bag or whatever you got. For real. If you don't put no instructions on there, like I want you to set it nicely on the chair that I got by the front door. Yeah, right. You're gonna be looking around in the bushes and everywhere else.
You know what? You never understand how your body is until you have to bend down and grab an Amazon package off the floor.
Let's wait. That feeling gets better.
Oh man. I can get down there. I don't know if I'm getting back up.
but the thing is, it's like every time it's like, shoot, you know what? Everything else is easy, but when you picking a package up off the ground, it's just the worst thing ever. Yeah, I can pick up anything off the floor, but when I'm picking up an Amazon package, I groaning and moaning like I'm 50.
Yeah, that's something right there. Boy. Yeah, man. So me and Pops both took the Packers today, and depending on how this first half closes out.
The Packers the second half team, so I'm hoping they come back a little bit. Can't root against the hometown boys, though, you know.
Oh yeah, you know. We how much time is in y'all's games?
I'm about at 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm there too.
Mhm.
Good. Like the first
It's
time
on
we ever
regular
been at least
TV up
close.
here. It's on regular TV up here too.
Oh, okay.
A couple minutes, well, not a minute behind, but half a second or so behind.
Okay, yep. So Diamante stuck with the Lions for his pick today, and we took the Packers. So we shall see how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
The
Real.
home squad,
I'm feeling kind of good right now, man. I just cashed in on some parlays. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I took Jokic rebounds and assists, and I took Jared Allen rebounds and assists. For real. Yeah, they both got those. It took Jokic to the end of the game to get it, but he got it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just happy that my Cavs are performing to a level beyond expectation.
Hey, they in there. They in there.
So it's like they're all I have at the moment.
And we'll leave it at that. Okay.
Touchdown God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got in there. It should be a heated second half.
Yeah, they'll have a big enough lead.
As a Aaron Rodgers guy, it's hard to watch the Packers sometimes.
I don't think he's there any longer, is he?
In a minute he ain't gonna be nowhere, man. You gonna have to see him.
Deserve to not be nowhere.
The only way you're gonna be able to see him,
Mountain.
Right? You got to go to the dark place. You're gonna have to go to the caves, or you're gonna have to ask Pat McAfee.
I mean,
he'll find him.
Aaron Rodgers anywhere talking. That's preferably anywhere where he can't talk to the public.
Oh man.
Yeah, once he retires, he won't have nothing to say.
Right.
And then he came out and embarrassed everybody that was rooting for him this year. But you know what? If he didn't get hurt, I don't know. That last year's team with Aaron Rodgers, that's still Aaron Rodgers to some extent.
Think so. Think they'd have did something.
Play better.
I would at least have hoped that he was better than what is his name?
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I hope he is better.
I thought that was a no-brainer, but this year, man, they using that as a talking point.
Right.
He ain't even close to what Zach Wilson's record was.
And that's what I'm like.
You're holding up signs to bring Zach back.
But that's the crazy thing. They went and got him his boy that he used to play with in Green Bay and everything. And then they fired the GM, fired the coach.
Can't do any more for him.
The Jet, if you know the Jets are quick to kick somebody out the facility. Like you'll pull up one morning, your key card don't work. Like my boy.
True that.
And so it's like, I was like, they don't even tell you got traded. They say, oh yeah, if you left something in here, we ain't giving it back.
Like the coach they got right now is interim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they probably ain't keeping him. You know what I mean?
No. Unless he go on a win streak and show something, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's they didn't give them that touchdown. Maybe I'm way behind.
No, they took it off. Okay. And then they just 4 men just tackled Montgomery.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at.
Honestly, you need about 4 men to tackle him because that boy be running through.
Going for it, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Anytime Dan Campbell is punishing that gum like that, he going for it.
I mean, he left like almost no time on the clock. So it's like if you don't score here, it's 14 seconds on the clock. If you don't get it,
true that.
True
that, man. While we are on football right now, I did want to bring up Jameis Winston, man. What's going on with you? I'm telling you, man, he is the greatest and worst quarterback all wrapped up in one. For real, like what's going on with this guy, man?
It's
Like
a full package, didn't he?
yo,
Yeah.
I'm throwing for 500 yards and 5
Mhm.
interceptions. Like, how
Right.
does this happen?
And a couple
And,
touchdowns the other way too.
yeah, for real, for real.
Mhm.
Like,
That's what he does. He's
I want
always
him to
been
do
like
good
that.
so bad. I
One
do want him
person,
to do good.
Hmm
a spicy meatball right there.
For you.
Here, yeah, man.
Like, what's up with why does Winston play like that, man? For
I
real.
think he's an interesting guy, man.
He's a gunslinger.
Mm. Touchdown Gibbs, huh?
Mhm.
I don't know what was up that dance he did.
Yeah, he do a lot of weird stuff, man.
He run out of ideas.
Right.
He's scoring too much.
Mm. Yeah, man. Winston, man, he's just throwing me for a loop, man. I don't know what to think about this guy, man.
I'm happy he's I'm happy he's having a show in Cleveland.
Hmm
I think they deserve it after all the years of suffering.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
But you know what? But at the same time, it's like 20 quarterbacks. You have to quarterback every year, and it never worked. Who's the
Right. Right.
who is the real problem? All the 20 quarterbacks versus you. You know,
Yeah, man.
none of the quarterbacks really besides Baker have gotten a shot anywhere else.
Yeah.
I don't know
Poor
nobody else
evaluations.
I don't know nobody else doing that nonsense though, man. Like this dude,
Yeah,
like he's throwing
Anywhere.
like
We're doing
with
snow
Watson. With
game.
Watson, the offense looks stagnant.
hmm
Okay, so Winston is a good quarterback,
Yeah, they gonna move the ball and get some yards.
but he's but he
Gonna give it to the
causes
other
the
team
other
two, three
team.
times. Yeah,
He
yeah.
puts
They love him
14
too.
points, 14 to 21 points a game on the other teams.
hmm
Like without your defense having to go on the field, you're
Right.
doing it yourself.
Mhm.
He
He
gonna be
makes
the
it
first
exciting to
player.
everybody.
He gonna be the first player to play on offense the whole game. Like
Mhm.
that, like his defense ain't gonna get a snap. like what is going on, man? Like he
Yeah.
can't. Like how do you
Mhm.
change that dynamic? Like how do you help that? How do you help that?
We have a nice warm place for him on the sideline to go put him in somebody else in there.
but the
Yeah.
thing is, though, there's
Man.
another quarterback that would work for Cleveland. So it's like
Yeah.
it would take something short of Tom Brady to do good in
Mhm.
Cleveland.
Mm, man,
Yeah.
that's a
Tampa
big
quit on
ask.
Jameis. Yeah, Tampa quit on him. New Orleans quit on him. Now Cleveland look like they just happy to have some excitement, right now. Probably.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like shoot, I might would have went and tried to get Danny Jones.
Oh man.
Maybe you could hit a lick at a snake over here, man. And I'm happy to. I'm not going to trash Danny Dimes today.
Danny Nichols.
That seems like a toughie.
Mhm.
I'm not sure about that one. That
He
seems
suffered
like
enough. Let him go back up a winner.
yeah.
And then I'm like, Sam Darnold is having a ball. And both
Mhm.
the quarterbacks from New York running over to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what's funny? They have a very funny opportunity, right? Now, God forbid, knock on wood, something happens to Jordan Love. They could pull a reverse Brett Favre and go to Green Bay.
Man.
What is it? Darnold could do a reverse Brett Favre and be a legend in Green Bay.
Man, you just want Green Bay to get some sort of something.
I like the Packers. I'm a loyal fan of a lot of teams.
I mean, how can you be a fan of the Lions and the Packers?
Yeah, kind of incongruent.
I was a Packers fan for a long time. I was a Packers.
Yeah.
Like I had a solid 15 years as a
yeah,
Packers.
man. Yeah, that's what your pops was saying. There's a lot of Lions fans that's coming out of nowhere.
Hey, I was a Lions fan first. No.
I hear that. I hear that. I hear that.
Before I realized that we wasn't doing nothing and was never.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Lions gear all over the place up here now. You know
Well,
where all that
that's
stuff
the thing.
come from.
But the thing is, Michigan as a whole, our whole area, our entire state has fair weather fans. You know it. Like,
Yeah.
like think about how many. You know how you got the Mexicans that wear the Pistons jersey. That's the only people you ever see wear a Detroit jersey.
So they
Hey, they the only ones ever wear the Detroit Piston jersey.
Man, you might be right about that.
Like I ain't never seen white people wear a Detroit jersey unless I'm at the game, or a black dude wear a Detroit jersey unless I'm at the game.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, that might be facts right there.
They making a comeback though.
But the Hispanics will have their cousin in the picture, and they'll both wear the Detroit Chauncey Billups #1 jersey. They'll be standing next to each other on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
It's been a little while for him.
And we had it was another crazy thing that happened. I ain't even want to bring this back up, but it has to be brought up.
I'm afraid.
We was talking about Jalen Green with old girl with his his cougar. Now Tyrod Taylor. Okay. She was kicking it with Tyrod Taylor first. And he bought a house for them. You know what I'm saying? For Tyrod and for her. And when they broke up, you know, she stayed in the house. And now he getting her evicted out of the house. And she don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, she knew this was going to happen. That's why she made him take that early contract, Jalen Green. And I want that young brother to know, don't fall in the same trap as Tyrod. Don't go. She's going to get evicted. That's going to happen. Don't go buying her a house. Buy your child a house and put your name and your child's name on that house. Don't buy her no house because she clearly seen you as a backup plan. She ain't had no kids. She ain't had no kids with Tyrod. And that's where she messed up. She said, oh, man, the next person I get in my clutches, I got to get that lottery ticket.
But that's the thing. Tyrod ain't Jalen Green money, and NFL money, not NBA money.
No, not at all.
We talk 40 megs a year for anybody that's above mid-level.
Yeah. But he was headed to a bigger contract if she wasn't advising him to take that. Right. You know what I'm saying? That rookie extension contract.
Well, you know, I'm happy they did that because they're kind of playing it safe, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, they're giving them a little bit now, right? Say if because I think I was listening to my podcast earlier, and they was talking about a little bit of how they kind of gave him a light contract just in case if the backup guys outperform them eventually.
Okay.
We submit 5 years to Jalen Green. We don't have to find a trade for him now, you know?
Yeah.
And mind you, I'm happy that Ime Udoka is over there thriving in Houston right now.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a mutually beneficial split for Ime and the Celtics.
Yeah, I definitely want them to do good, you know. But I don't want his success to already be skewed by his decisions off of the court. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's already made he didn't make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that involves a child is a blessing.
Him and Missoula is better though at this point.
Well, you talking about like as coaching goes?
Yeah,
I ain't talking about that. Right. I'm talking about. I'm talking about history repeating itself with this female that knows how to play the game, and she playing it on this younger man. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what contract you got, if you got somebody in your ear that already done spent it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So That's what I'm talking about. Like how we said before, like like this is, she's old enough. She got a son that age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
He's
we
older than
thought, this is advice that a mother would give a son. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your mother is gonna tell you to hold out for the big money. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Don't just take that 100 million they throw at you when you can get 200 and something in 18 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
He had needs.
she had needs. You see, like the full circle. It didn't take long for it to connect. Like she was getting kicked out. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? He bought this house. She probably was paying rent, but she probably wasn't paying. She probably made an agreement to pay rent. But come on, man, she ain't paying no rent, man. You know what I mean? Like, so you either like gotta keep this house, or you gotta find a way to get you another house. And Jalen Green is her plan to get her a stable life. You know what I'm saying?
Her son needed a playmate.
You know what I'm saying? And she, you know what I mean? Forget what she doing, because that's what people in that circle, that type of lifestyle and circle do. You know what I'm saying? But the dynamic of the young man is what I'm talking about. Like he's, you ain't gonna be able to grow into the king you're supposed to be if you can't oversee these things and remain on the throne.
You know what's really funny? I'm happy that you had brought this up here, because there was a flip side to that whole thing, right?
Okay.
Because I was just gonna mention a lot of the younger dudes now are going after the older chicks now. The young NBA players are dating the older women, which, I mean, to each his own, I guess.
Yeah.
They knew. They've been doing that forever.
But shoot, if I'm 25 right now, a woman that's 30 something, I'm gonna be like, well, why would I give you my money when I can have what I want to have?
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't know if that sounds terrible or not, but
trust me, man. Stand strong. Stand strong on that.
But like the same reasons how I was mentioning now that Travis Hunter at the game last week had the game of his life, and then his girlfriend was mad at him. And giving him the cold shoulder. So it's like, you deal with the girl giving you the cold shoulder at the game, or do you have a little game run on you by an older broad? So it's like, do I get embarrassed, called all sorts of names one way, or get embarrassed another way?
That is a very good debate right there.
It all depends on what you're looking for. If you want some maturity, you go with the old one. They can teach you a few things, plus take your money.
Yeah.
The young one just gonna do stupid stuff and take your money.
Yeah. See, all right. With the older woman, it's going to be the stress factor that's not going to be as high as with the younger woman. The younger woman is going to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to be like, okay, you think that you're the only one I can get that's going in the draft? Look how your teammates look at me. You know what I'm saying? An older woman ain't going to play that game. She's going to be like, look, man, this is what I bring to the table, and this is what I need you to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that Drea gonna have a real talk with Green. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, I'm getting evicted. Me and your daughter need somewhere to stay. First, she gonna make it be like, our family needs somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, it's gonna be me and your daughter, and then it's gonna be I need somewhere to stay. You know what I mean? So
just don't show her the paperwork.
Right, for real. So the older woman.
The clock was ticking for her, at least, because she about 40.
And you know what she knows? She knows what she wants. She knows what she wants. So an older woman gonna know what she wants, and if you ain't providing it, she gonna move on to try to find somebody that will. The younger girl, she's gonna continue to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, like, I heard somebody say, if you go low, I'm going to hell.
You're right.
Like, and trust me, you don't want no parts of that. I take the cougar, man. I take the cougar trying to get over on me instead of the young girl who just, like, because at the end of the day, your mind ain't gonna be clear to be your best. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like he really like that was his last game at Colorado, having a great game. He went over there trying to show her some love, and she gave him the cold shoulder.
Mhm.
Like what? Like we can't do this later on when ain't no cameras around. Like
Right.
now we in the news. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like man,
You know,
this
they're
is
blowing kisses to the cheerleaders after a touchdown.
Yeah.
right, you
Well,
know what I mean?
and then they don't know if it was something else or it was that made her
Man,
so upset. And it's
hey,
like I can't
Right.
I can't be a showman. Like this is a performance at the end of the day.
yeah, nah, she couldn't
Like
do that. Yeah, he must be a really, really nice guy. Because sure, not me, not in that situation. Oh no, I'll be like, hey, somebody need to get her credentials.
right.
she can't be on the field no more.
And
That used
mind
to be
you,
in
that
check,
like
that's for sure.
no scrutiny because it's Colorado, Coach Prime,
Mm,
all of it. And then there's the Heisman controversy. Do you give it to Ashton or do you give it to Travis? And there's like, so it's a whole bunch of micromanaging going on right now. And we know how politics is in college football.
yeah, nah, you don't want to pile this stuff on as a woman, especially if you're gonna be the woman that's gonna be in that man's corner. You know what I'm saying? Then be in his corner, be thoughtful. You know what I'm saying, about what he going through, because his life is changing real fast, and you want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a part of that because you're either going to be somebody who he can confide in, and that holds value, or you're going to be somebody who's has ideas that he can invest in, and y'all build your empire together. But if you're somebody who in his shining moments are trying to put shade, trying to grow trees, the shade to shine, oh, you
Right.
got to go. And
Yeah,
at
some
that
dark clouds.
age, I'm not putting up with that.
Some
And
white clouds.
he'll never get another one of those again. Like that was his last college game.
Yeah. Well, you know, they got the bowl, and we'll see how it goes. But
If he plays in the bowl.
she gonna want
Yeah,
to be
that's
front and
it.
center on draft day.
Mm.
Okay.
But you know,
And
that's the same. Like I was just talking about. I forgot who it was. It was like somebody that got drafted recently. That's sort of a big star. He was a high pick, but his girl had grabbed his phone while he was getting drafted.
oh yeah, he took it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamb, I think it was, or something.
In the middle of me getting drafted, I still know that you can't touch my phone.
And it's like, so it's like there's so many things, right? And it's like this is like my magnum opus. Like I'm having a baller night. I'm about to go like first in the draft. Like I'm that guy right now.
Right.
Will I play one side or will I try to play both positions again when I make it in the NFL? Who knows?
You know, they'll probably have a package for him on offense, but I think they're gonna try to run him on defense, man, because something that I seen in these games, because when I really started watching closely, like, man, sure, hey, he's a beast. He's a beast on defense. He's a bigger beast on defense than he is on offense. And he's miraculous on offense. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
defense, man, it's gonna be hard to throw to his side. For real. Especially now, they're not gonna throw to him when it's one-on-one coverage. It ain't happening. For real. And he got hands better than your receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and ups too.
like, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where the money is at. That's where his money is at. You know what I'm saying? And it'll probably be a longer career that way.
Right.
Instead of trying to go through the middle and catch them passes.
I would rather him do that, honestly.
They got to catch him too.
Right.
It's fast.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. For real.
He's gonna be successful no matter where he's in. You know.
Yeah,
Branch be bringing it, right?
Yeah, you seen the way this man just tackled this dude. This mug couldn't even go no further. He just had to fall.
Knocked his block off.
Got him, man. That's a that was an excellent. You know, they saying it like might be a single-digit 3-point game at the end of this one.
We gonna
Stacked
see.
him nice. He just smoked it.
He
Mhm.
did not,
Mhm.
Doggone it.
off.
Why didn't I bet Watson, man? That was all I needed to
Put that out
win
a little
right there.
further. That'd have been a touchdown. You know, you put that out a little further.
He burnt dog at that.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, that DB extra crispy.
Oh, he dropped it. But yeah, that's yeah. Well, I'm gonna use a term that's related to that situation that I do use in my personal life from time to time.
Okay.
I call it I say that with some people in some situations, it's get with the program or get gone.
Get with it or get lost. Yep, you're right.
So,
Get with it or get lost. He can't say it no better than that.
all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It's like sometimes you gotta handle stuff one way, sometimes you gotta handle it the other way. But if I'm the first pick in the draft, shorty, I can't be Steve Harvey too. There's no, I'm not the happy wife, happy life stuff, bruh. I'm the number
Oh
one.
shoot, man. Well, Steve Harvey done had about 5, 6 wives. He had to figure it out. He had to figure it out.
So
Yep.
yeah.
You got it yet.
Okay.
With him, I think he was just on there talking about submitting again, and they was like, "Oh," on Twitter, they was like, "Oh, why Steve Harvey and them old dudes come on here saying to be married happily, you gotta be," and it's like, shoot, I mean, if that's what you think he mean, touchdown.
Mhm.
Just make it happen.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it's coming down to the nub. It's gonna be a field goal either way.
Hey man, my man's getting that NIL contract is crazy, man.
Oh, which
Straight up. The one that's going like, yeah, that said like 4-year, 11 million, something like that. 10 something million.
For college, man.
Yeah, like you getting paid more than some of the pros now, you know what I mean?
And you got to go to class.
Right.
Real.
I wouldn't go to class, honestly. I was
You're gonna have people coming out the woodworks.
Right. Go to class to be a millionaire. I'm married.
Yeah, for real. You're gonna have people that people that still got college
50 years old. I can still do something.
Right, man. Trying to get that see, this is you know what's crazy though? All jokes aside, man, when I first heard it, I was yeah, Pops, man, you gotta pull your shirt down, man. I know you loving life right now. Your belly button. But, no, for real. When I first heard about that, it was a little bit alarming, man, because you know, when you growing up and you have a problem with somebody, like if it was rap beef or something like that, Tupac and Biggie and stuff like that, rap beefs, you know, and people that got problems in the streets, it would have something could happen, you know what I'm saying? Like loss of life and those types of things. But when somebody was coming up like Mr. Basketball or something like that, the community protected them, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, we at their games, man. If you see them out, they ain't a part of that mess y'all into, you know what I'm saying? And even the hardcore people was taking care of them people. I think that's going to take the dynamic out of it. I think it kind of flips it. Like if you see that, your son number one in the state, and then this dude's son is number 2, and you're the dad of number 2, or number 2's friends is like, man, we gotta do something to number 1 so he can get this NIL. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, like it's like a different dynamic. Like the Tupac and Biggie thing done changed to Jordan and Sam Bowie. You know what I'm saying? For real, like you picked Sam Bowie over Jordan. You know what I mean? So Sam Bowie would have been the one got that NIL money. For real. But Jordan was the one who was gonna live up to it. So it's like it's a lot of dynamics that go into that. That the first thing I thought of was like, man, this might not be that aspect of it or knowing what they're making ain't a good thing, man. Keep that under wraps, I think. Keep that under wraps.
Yeah. But I mean, we kind of knew it was coming because I think Barstool, what is his name? I hate him. I hate that guy. The Barstool Presidente is his name on Twitter. But
I don't know.
I forgot Dave Portnoy. That's what it is.
Okay.
Dave Portnoy. He was saying that he was willing to pay $3 million from Barstool a year. So Michigan has a quarterback. So it's like they've been pressuring all year. And then he committed to LA Bridgewater, or I think that's his name, Bridgewater, ain't it?
You know about Underwood, right?
What?
Bryce Underwood.
Underwood.
Okay, yeah, Underwood. Yep.
So Underwood.
He was at the Pistons game the other night. Yeah.
Really?
He from Belleville, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He in the backyard, so
Okay.
Yeah, like
But he was trying to go to LSU.
Yeah.
So it's like
the money was.
LSU, but then Mahomes say, "Hey, we'll give you $11 million to play for your home state, U of M Wolverine."
See,
so I'm like, you know what? Why not?
That's another part of it, man. That's another part of it. That's kind of
worst
like
part about it. I was
bidding war.
NIL money. I was just too old. I was like, shoot, I'd have went and played lacrosse. I'd have did the little throwing.
Well, you know what?
I'd have been there.
So you hitting on a lot of stuff right now. See, now I gotta let me calculate. Okay, to the first, we're gonna come back to that. Remember that you said what you would have did. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. Okay, so the bidding war is the next part of what I was talking about. Okay, so just family against family, hood against hood, that can start a beef on sports now. Okay, now bidding war, the person that's paying this player that's going to Michigan is the alumni of Michigan, and she has a billionaire husband. She's putting the money up. You see what I'm saying? Like now you got people that's got investments into you. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna, of course, they're gonna look for something back. We're not giving you this for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of how, like I said, it's changing from music to sports now. This little underworld that people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like they always be like in music.
Out of control. Yeah.
They always be like in music. Oh, the Illuminati, the people that media pulling the strings. We don't know what's really going on. Like that's about to start happening in sports now. For real, because now it's like, if you don't come to our school, who's to say that we ain't trying to do something to you? You ain't about to play at all.
But and then that's the thing, though, is like now at this point, it's like, hey, you have to play all 4 years of college.
Yeah, like we're pulling the strings here. You don't want to come here, then we about to send this person that's about to lie on you to your prom. You know what I'm saying? And say you groped them. You know what I mean?
Girl, send a girl to me. That's all they gotta do.
Man, and this is crazy. It really is crazy. It really is crazy that this is the dynamic now.
Right.
So going forward, you know, it's something I always thought. Like you got to be able to surround your athletes and your family and your friends that's around. You got to be able to surround them with what they need. You need that. You need that medicine. You need that medicine doctor. You need them trainers. You need all that in house. You can't be trusting nobody out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't be trusting.
LeBron thing.
For real. You need all that. Like very, very tangible. You know what I'm saying? Like you need your journalists. You know what I'm saying? You need your journalists, you need your trainer, you need your doctors, you need all of that stuff in-house because these people play games, man. And when that almighty dollar is involved,
right.
When that almighty dollar is involved, it gets uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying? Like how they was talking about with the Michigan Ohio State fight. Like if them players want to fight, wasn't nothing nobody can do. You know what I'm saying? When that money get involved.
Yeah, greed is always gonna drive stuff. So
for real.
And it's
bad.
just
Right.
And and even with that, they said like they got a $20 million roster with Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
And they like, that's to beat Michigan, and we can't beat Michigan, so the coach got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's 1-4 versus Michigan.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
it's like
That sounds
might
good,
as
right?
well
Mm-hmm.
at this point.
Yeah, that's a scary element, man. Because somebody
You're right.
who got that money can control everything.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
You're
Like
right.
we're picking all of these. If I got $1 billion, I can give 100 million to these kids that's gonna make sure this team wins the championship.
But that's what I'm saying. I like some of them Alabama guys. I'm about to be rolling up down south, and I'm like, hey, you come play for Michigan State, I give you $5 million.
Right. I'm giving 5 million to 11 on the offense and 11 on the defense. Let's go.
Michigan State, come and play.
Like, this is insane.
And
Not
then
amateur athletics anymore.
4 years, or I'm getting somebody to come take your kneecap.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Sign with us or I'll get you.
And everything that's going to come behind that with Las Vegas and everything else, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the danger of sports betting right now. It's like there's so many parlays. I swear they put the call in on people sometimes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Shoot, Kevin Durant, he'll get on his social media after the game, be like, my bad, y'all. I didn't score what they thought I was. Like, man, so you were aware of that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want the players. I bet on to be aware of that. You know what I mean? Just go out there and play your best. You know,
or worse.
Yesterday I put for AD to AD will play.
Oh man!
And then he plays the worst game he had.
Yeah, man, totally fried.
I'm like 8 points. So you haven't scored less than 30 this year.
Totally fried my bank account.
He's mixed up right now. So
yeah, I ain't betting on him no more. Once I lose money on you, I'm done. I ain't betting on you no more, man. But yeah, that's disclosing the information of how much they making is it adds to the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's an issue now that's not going to be stopped. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like
coming. The thing is, would you rather not know and have them under the table giving stuff, or now how we have it where I know how much you're making, so they can't pull any fast ones on it?
They still gonna do that anyway.
Right.
They gonna do that anyway. They just putting a front number up there. Like, we paying you this and this, but that ain't counting the house and the cars and you know what I'm saying? The she shed we got for your mama, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't counting all that. This is what we gonna give you going forward.
You get on these Benzes and everything.
Right. This is how much we gave you to announce that you switching from LSU to Michigan now. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with the contract. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's already going on, you know, but just for it to, it's already an issue, man. We were talking about this before, how all these players, and it ain't really no black ownership across all the sports, you know what I'm saying? Some minority owners, but no majority owners that are black. You know what I'm saying? So now this to me is just another way to get them wrapped up early, okay, and letting the world knows what they have so they can start getting pulled in different directions instead of being like, okay, I got this money, but the world don't know. So I ain't getting all this attention. You know what I'm saying? So now I can build a actual sustainable life. You know what I'm saying? Like with this money, I can actually build without somebody be like, oh man, you done went to the club and you ain't throw enough money. We know you got that 10 million, man. You ain't spent 50,000 in here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that new chain.
You know what's funny is you mentioned that, right? And I was watching Gil's Arena this week. He was talking a lot. I've seen him on the Pivot podcast as well. And then he talked about how he lived in the practice facility when he was a rookie back in 01, right? So it's like, thing is now, Gilbert Arenas go sign with Arizona and get paid a couple $100 racks a year at the least.
Yeah.
And that changes. I'm not living in the facility. I got me a little apartment somewhere.
Yeah, that is true. And that can hurt your game.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's something. I'm gonna have to watch that one. I'm gonna check those out.
We'll see what happened with Gilbert's son. I guess he got a son that can
Yeah, he
Well,
cold.
actually, you know what's crazy? I see his daughter hoop too.
Oh, she do?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like she was hooping too, and I'm like, oh, this man is a mastermind.
Oh,
Like,
them Packers got up, huh?
yeah, they got the ball back, got a touchdown.
Yeah, but yeah, that's crazy, man. Arenas, yeah, he out there, man. He be working with his kids, man. I like watching his YouTube videos with the training sessions he be having with his son. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, but that's nuts, man. You gotta have that family dynamic to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So I would like if it was to happen like that with one of my kids, it would have to be in the contract. Like, look, we ain't not gonna disclose the number. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know the number, I know the number. Let's make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's not disclose this number, because when I go back to my neighborhoods and when people see me out, I don't want them seeing the money. I want them to see the person. I want them to see the character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to see the purpose. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of the problem that Jaylen Brown's having right now. You know what I mean? He's trying to make a difference with that big contract that he got. But at every turn, he's finding people that's trying to block it because they know the amount. If they didn't know it was over 300 million, they would not be treating him this way.
Absolutely.
I mean, like we don't need to do you no favors. You got 300 million in the bank. We don't need to wait. Figure it out. If you don't do what we tell you to do, figure it out on your own. You got 300 million. You figure it out. Like, no, you attaching him to a dollar amount instead of attaching him to his purpose, instead of attaching him to what he's worked for. You see what I'm saying? And
almost a no win.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's interesting, because it's like I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit when I was about to get into that. But there's like so many layers to that conversation now with all current events and everything that's been happening recently, right? And it's like, because I was like, the thing is, as a black man, when you're winning, there'll be people unconsciously hating on you.
Oh yeah.
Because the thing is, like,
unconsciously.
Well, it's kind of, but the thing is, right? Like, if you keep winning, right, people will come out of the woodwork to do something evil or crazy to end your run. Because and the thing is, like, I've recently become a fan of Kai Cenat now, right?
Yeah,
I didn't necessarily like him for my own reasons, but I seen they had the dude come on, the little magician man came on there and then hung himself on the noose, and they tried to get him canceled for that. And then it
was a magician guy that hung himself, and he was supposed to be able to get himself out of it.
Yeah, like,
did he get himself out of it?
He hung himself, and then he pretended that he like really was about to die or something like that on there. And like and over the littlest things, the internet will lose your mind. Getting canceled really is the worst thing. Sometimes.
Well, that's what they say. It's a cancel culture. Like, we don't like something you did, you cancel. You know what I'm saying?
I me personally, I don't all the way with cancel. Like, I agree with some things, but then I disagree with other things. But when everybody's pounding on you and they're beating you down, that could feel like the worst thing in the world.
See, the thing about it is, it's about being above it. You know what I mean? If you doing you, cancel culture, it never matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, Elon Musk just said, I canceled cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, he bought Twitter. You know what I mean? So he bought the biggest outlet that most people use to cancel somebody is on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's just, you just got to live above all that. You know what I mean? You got to live above all of that, man. But the way like we were saying, the way the world is moving, you know what I mean? The positive things that people used to protect, they're starting to make it, you know what I mean? So it's not that no more, you know what I'm saying? Right. And like how you was just, and then peep game, because you said you had played lacrosse or something. I wanted to come back to that. Like, you wouldn't have had a choice, because we all knew, if we would have knew that this money was available,
Right.
You would have been a focus. Like,
Right.
yo, we out here every day, 5 in the morning.
Mhm.
It'd have been friends that I don't even talk to no more.
Raymond,
That would have been that ain't got no they ain't got no little brothers, they ain't got no cousins. They'd have been on you too.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, hey man, we need this. When you get paid that NIL, we need this money. Like, yo, it's just gonna be ridiculous. Like, go away. I don't
Yeah.
even know you.
But the thing is, I feel like is like, at least for most of us, right? Like I love basketball since I was like, so it's like I fell in love with basketball, right? And then I like football a little bit. I mean, I'm not a football guy, right?
Yeah.
But it's like if really I should have been in the baseball and soccer.
Yeah, for real. I hear that.
I could have played baseball and soccer.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
And I was like, that's most people. If you nice at any of the stuff, you could play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's
And
like,
you paid.
and it's like there's big money there, and there's a million baseball teams.
Yeah, I was just looking at the guy. It was a guy that put a chart up, like the percentages of people that go to play college basketball, or just all the different sports. Basketball was like, from high school to college, it was like 13% or something like that. You know what I mean? And lacrosse was like 48% or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hockey was high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like it was all available. You know what I mean? But to have you got to think what I'm saying is, we would have put our own lives on hold. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that
Train
you
the
got
little
the money.
superstar.
Right.
Like, it wouldn't even have been out of love.
Right.
It would have been out of money.
Right.
I mean, like, this is crazy.
Mhm.
This is crazy. You can't disclose this information because people ain't gonna know how to act. Now the people that's like, oh man, I had to have this. My mom didn't, she ain't had no house, and this and that. Like, all of those people that have those stories, and it's a lot of them that's in the league now. Like, they're gonna be so, like, all these people are gonna be on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the money. Like, yo, man, hey, you 6'2" in the 7th grade. Get on him, man. Get on him. For real. Like, yo. And it's just gonna be ridiculous, man. Your next door neighbor that never speaks to you is gonna be in your driveway every day.
Where your boy at?
Right, you know what I mean? Like, yo, they can't let this.
A lot of the new NBA players, at least, are. Oh wow, he just got a lot of yards there. But a lot of the new NBA guys, like Elijah Arenas, and then you got the Boozer twins now.
Oh yeah,
you got
bad too.
KJ Martin played for Houston. I think he on where is he playing now?
He's with the 76ers.
76ers, yeah. So it's like KJ Martin on the 76ers. You got LeBron James Jr. on the court with his dad. Like, a lot of these kids coming up now are silver spoon kids, or they're like a light-skinned kid that grew up, you know? So it's not like they're from the hood, like, for real. How do I say this without being a little OD? They're really some hood dudes, I'll say. Some dudes from the hood. That's feigning out.
Roughnecks.
Yeah, some roughnecks.
I hear you.
Like, we're going away from that. Like, and then that's how it is hard to relate to some NBA players now. Like, I'm not a roughneck by any means, but it's like when you see people that kind of grew up, they folks had like Jason Tatum cousin, or like baby, or like,
Jason Tatum's son is gonna grow up. He's gonna grow up with a basketball court in the back with his name engraved into the court. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I understand. I know exactly. His closet is gonna be full of everything he wants. He's gonna have every toy, every trainer. So he's never gonna like.
And then he has access to anybody in the history of basketball.
He's not gonna appreciate. You know what I mean? He's gonna be like, "Oh, y'all had to struggle to be here. Oh, y'all had to go through all that. That's ridiculous. What's wrong with your dad?
Walk to the basketball court. What?
Right?
Where did that come from?
Right? You don't have a driver? Right, yeah, this is, and this is a dynamic that's here now, and we got to be we got to be ahead of it, man, because
Could ruin some things.
boy,
What they used to be.
how can you have your mind right and learn? Like, I mean, y'all was just saying it, like, man, why would I go to class? I got all this money. Why would I go to class? So you already you skipping business class. you skipping English. So now you can't do a proper interview, and you don't know how to run a business.
Well, the thing is, make it worse. A lot of the NBA players, they know they going. The people that make it, some of them know they're going to the league.
And your family all been pushing you for the money,
right?
So they don't know how to run a business. They just know how to run you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is boy. This is a scary thing. Okay, they punched it in. That's what's up. This is a scary thing, man.
Like, it's not looking good. That's for sure.
Ooh-wee. I mean, man, because now, like, it makes. I was talking to this one kid. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was talking to his dad. You know what I'm saying? It's twin girls and boys, and they both can hoop. You know what I'm saying? And they dad is like, oh, I got them in the Orlando Magic camp. I sent them up to this. I'm sending them to the Michigan State camp. I was like, all right, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. And then he was like, I started their Instagram page. I'm like, man, they in fourth grade. Like,
well, you know, they could end, now I hope P's right, but they could end up like the Newmans.
Well,
you don't want to end up like the Newmans. Or like Mikey, he was on the rise.
No, Mikey, I get that.
You don't want to end up like them.
But they got the attention. Like, they're gonna have the attention before they got the game.
Right.
Like you getting your scholarship off of the highlights that you put on your social media instead of the hard work you actually put into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already starting bad habits. Like, as much as I do work on my dribbling, I got to work on my photo taking. I got to know where my angles. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Make sure you get my good when you interview me from the right. That's my good side. What do you like? You can't just go out there and ball.
Right.
Don't even need deodorant yet.
Right. But I got to be accountable to my followers. I got to be accountable. Why do I have followers in the fourth grade?
Got to put out some new content.
Like, yeah, I gotta be content savvy. You know what I mean? Leave that to the little kids that are scientists. You know what I'm saying? That are doing things that the world needs right now. Right. Like, allow yourself to develop. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna. I told them, I was like, man, that's a little early, ain't it? Like, I had to say it. Parent, however you parent, that's you. That's your thing. That's a little early, ain't it? Like, you don't even got an Instagram page. Like, for real, like, you're grooming them you ain't even grooming them for the league. You ain't even grooming them to be the best player they can be. You're grooming them to get the NIL money. For real. You're grooming them to look like they're deserving of it. But in the long run, when the cameras ain't rolling, man, they about to be cussing your butt out. For real. Hey, shut up, Dad. You know I'm your meal ticket.
I run this house.
Right.
You've been forcing this on me for years.
I love the game.
Yeah, like, you ain't even giving them a chance.
It'd be some domestic violence.
For real, like, man.
I quit. Gonna be some furniture moving up in there.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man. It's nuts. For real. If Lorene tell me she don't want to do this no more, we're gonna adjust. I know she's just as dope in arts and crafts as she is in basketball. I know this. You know what I'm saying?
Good to be diversified.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
For real. Of course, I'm going to be like, oh, you know, ain't no quitters around here. I'm gonna talk to you. But if you ain't with it, you ain't with it.
Right.
For real, like, nah, they not having that. Them NIL families ain't having that. You know, like, this is it. This is the way. For real. If you get an injury in your freshman year, if you get an ACL tear your freshman year, we're gonna do something to get you back out on that court, like before you
Going to
ready.
Germany for plasma treatments.
Man, boy, they can't disclose these amounts because that's changed the conversation already. Just that fast, and knowing how much that he got, now people are like, oh shoot, all I gotta do is get my kid to the NIL. I don't even got to get him to the league.
Well, that's the thing. You get a year worth of money. If I was like, oh, if you're a 4-star and you go to like Miami, Ohio, and paying you decent money, like $50,000 for a year on Miami, Ohio.
Yeah, and how much in NIL, name, image, and likeness? How much money is Michigan about to make on that young man's name, image, and likeness? Let's keep it real. We're gonna give you 11 million because we know we just made 11 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like what we gave you was literally pennies.
We go scrape off a few crumbs for you. Here you go.
Real. You know what I'm saying?
It's always been that way though, but they were keeping it all before. Now they got to give up a little bit.
Right. And now the eyes is big. Like you hear that 10, 11 million number as a parent, and now your eyes is big.
Right.
And people that can't oversee.
You know how much the team make for him. You know how much he making though.
Yeah. Oh no, they getting banked.
We just talked about Drea and them. Well, the thing is, Drea, what was it? Brittany Renner used to go to the high school games to scope.
Man, yeah, but
so it's like now when you in college, Brittany Renner come knocking on your door and the thing hanging, and you're like, you know what?
Yeah, I seen her old tail. I seen her old tail sitting at a Duke game. Like how you even how you know?
Cooper.
Right, man. She already wrapped up PJ Washington.
It's like if that wouldn't get less, you know.
Like man, like this is. Yo, it's an insane thing, you know what I'm saying? Like for those who can't oversee that they giving you crumbs, they already got pre-sales for his jersey.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm pretty sure that 11 million is going to get made before he even step on the field.
But the thing is, they don't even know if his game is going to translate in college.
I guarantee you, when they do their madness, when they fill up the stadium before the season starts, they're going to charge. It's not going to be free. They're gonna get their money before he ever steps on the field. They're gonna get their whole 4 years of your name, image, and life. Even if you go to when can you leave to the league after 2 or 3 years?
3 years.
They still got that for the 4th year. They not just while you at the school, they still got it for when you going too. You know what I'm saying?
Even that's a debate now because you can make more in college than you can in the pros.
Right.
Yeah. Like you might not even want to go. Like I'm a legend.
Stay here and play 12 or 13 games instead of go beat up for 18 or 19.
But didn't I think Cam Newton was talking about it on his pod recently that he was like, oh, if you look at all the 5-star number 1 recruits and all them guys don't turn out to be as great as a 3-star or a 4-star. So it's like if it's like, oh, I'm getting Tom Brady in there, or I'm getting what is his name, Johnny Manziel, you know,
right? And Johnny Manziel would have had a ridiculous amount of NIL money, and Brady would have been sitting up here borrowing money from his roommate. You know what I'm saying? For real. And it's nuts. It's nuts. You can't disclose the number, man. Like as soon as you disclose the number, now you putting drive behind it that shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying?
It's a target on back now too.
Yeah, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like I said, like
I make.
Like I never heard so many people from when that young man, when they told how much he making to flip to Michigan, till now, from that day till now, I done heard so many more people talk about it because before they didn't know. They didn't know how much you could make. They like, oh man, that's Deion Sanders' son making that type of money, or that's Juju playing basketball making that type of money. Like, man, them big stars, you know what I'm saying? Before they even, nah, man, now all you got to do is just be. If you got a strong social media presence for real, and you can actually dominate in high school, you can get this 11 million deal. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's only gonna go up.
Guaranteed.
That's only gonna go up.
Guaranteed.
Imagine how much money Zion would have made.
Man, just off the dunks.
Just off the dunk.
We want to see those dunks in our school.
Highlight reels.
Imagine the Ball brothers. Like just
oh yeah, for real.
Like we
I'll tell you this, they wouldn't have been playing them. LaMelo wouldn't have been overseas. He'd have had his butt at one of these schools. There wouldn't have been no big baller brand. For real. They would have held off on all that. They got that NIL money. Yeah, that's
Pelicans just beat up on Phoenix.
They won that game, huh?
Really? The Pelicans of all teams. The NBA, the NBA make me mad sometimes.
Well, you know, the Pelicans, man, I knew they was going to, like I said, if everybody was healthy, I believe they was going to have a squad.
Second here. That Warriors are playing the Rockets on League Pass or NBA TV. Well.
Yeah. I'm going to wait till halftime and see what that looked like to make me some bets on that game.
Yeah, Lakers play the Suns. The Suns come out to play with this Joe Schmo team. We'll take it easy tonight and lose. And it's kind of
Morant must have got hurt or something. He ain't do nothing in the second half, man. I don't know what's going on.
Like that for him lately.
Boy.
Already said he ain't dunking no more. He dunking no more.
Yeah. Well, you know, he must know something we don't know yet.
Right. Well, you know, the thing is now there's so many issues with the NBA. As a super fan, I'm very concerned. So, like
all these blowouts.
Well, and added to it, and I was like, shoot, that's like I try to watch the game. I was like, oh shit, and I watch it, and I'm like, okay, I'm bored out of my mind. I'm trying to watch another game. But, there's no other games. Every other game, one team is up 20, the other team is down 20. I can watch. It's hard watching my own teams down 20.
Yeah,
20 is not that big a deal now, you know. That's only 3 or 4 3-pointers, and you back in it.
There's quite a few times where I was like, where I wouldn't even like us. I see the Lakers score, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother tonight.
Man, and this dog, I don't know, man. And this NBA Cup is just weird to me. It's hard to follow.
Predictions is looking pretty good right now.
You had the Knicks and the Thunder, and Pops, you had the Magic and the Thunder. Both y'all still in it. Sure, I had the Celtics and the Pelicans. I'm out. I don't think neither one of them is in it.
The Pelicans, that went sour on you pretty fast.
I know. You know what I'm saying? If they'd have had everybody there, they'd have been in.
They're playing their G League team half the season.
I know.
They signed Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton got 17 of the 20 assists in the game, and I'm like,
right. And they got rid of
mothballs.
They waved him the next day. I was like, doggone it. It's like, I was really wondering where he was at like a week before this, and then he pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
almost sets an all-time assist record. And then they get rid of him as soon as people start.
Lakers should have picked him up.
I don't think ever be broken. Actually,
well, what's the record?
It's 30 from Scott Skiles.
Scott Skiles, yeah.
Actually, speaking of the NBA too, this is completely unrelated. So, I was listening to a podcast and they said that that Mr. Wembanyama is the best #1 pick of the last 10 years. And I did the math, and I was like, they're right. And it's bad that they're right. But the thing is, though, a lot of the #1 picks that are better.
Who are the #1 picks that are
the last 10 years at least?
No, I don't even want all of them. Just give me the ones that are actually still playing.
I mean, all of them still playing.
Okay.
Because the thing is, like 2014 was 10 years ago. I don't know if you want to count this year or 20. I don't know if we just count 25 and up, but it don't really matter. So 2014, Andrew Wiggins.
Okay.
Wembanyama, Andrew Wiggins.
That's Wemby, yeah.
2015, you have Karl Anthony Towns.
That's Wemby,
Debatable.
man, but I like Karl, though. I like Karl. I don't like Karl, but he got game.
Right.
Karl Towns is like the 7-foot Kyle Lowry to me, but he do got game.
This is where we get mixy now, because it was a solid start, but it took a drastic downturn. 2016, Ben Simmons.
We ain't even have to mention him.
2017.
Did you see the layup that he smoked the other day?
Yeah.
My goodness.
I couldn't believe I was like,
yo.
He's way scared to shoot.
I was like, I did.
It was like he was throwing an alley-oop off the backboard. Like, that's how hard that he missed the layup that he was right under the rim for. Like, it's like I don't. You know what? No, man. He's not even in there.
I mean, cooked. I'll let him be cooked. He's a little cooked.
He get his 5 assists a game and go on with his life.
He'll get solid 4, 8, and 8 averages.
Yeah, you know what? That's good for him after what I done seen.
So 2017, you got Markelle Fultz. Obviously.
Now where is he at even? Is
he's
Orlando.
Still playing Orlando.
Yeah. But he don't get no clock.
He keep getting
occasionally.
Wow.
Like when he really looked like he was gonna take off, he just got hurt again. And then I tore my ACL now. And it's like you was just on the rise. You was just kind of getting.
Yeah, he had some moments last year. I did see him, but
whatever Philly did
this year, I ain't even know he was still playing.
That motorcycle accident they claimed that happened, or any of that stuff, whatever happened, that ruined his career.
Okay.
But 2018, you got DeAndre Ayton. Like he had a solid start. He took a downturn. He kind of getting back on track now.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna be no superstar.
Wemby, right?
He ain't gonna be no superstar.
2019, Zion, not the guy.
He just can't get healthy, man.
2020, Anthony Edwards. Now, Anthony Edwards has the biggest case at the moment.
Yeah.
Then 2021, you got Cade Cunningham. He hasn't
emerging
yet. We'll see what.
Yeah.
So then 2022, you got Paolo Banchero.
He's a beast.
And then 2023 is Wemby, of course. But then you got 2024 is Zachary Richie.
And he ain't gonna get to that level.
So I was like, I did the math right there, right? It's not really a fair contest, I feel like.
Nah, man, I'm thinking Paolo might have that, man.
You think Paolo could get him?
I think Paolo might have that, but Wemby's it's nothing that he can't do.
Right.
But how long? You know what I'm saying? How long will he be there?
Man, this is a slugfest, right? Yeah.
How long? Yeah, they back and forth. How long will he be there? Is he gonna Yao Ming it?
Right. But I feel like
Yao Ming's
body, as long as he stays slender, he can be.
I don't know, man.
He have a lot of drive to get better and all that kind of thing, and eventually dominate. So I think he's gonna hang in there a while and do what he can do.
Man, I hope
get a little bit more body and strength
watching.
on him. He's gonna be a whole lot of a package.
Yeah, true that. I enjoy watching him play for sure, man. But one thing about Paolo going through this injury right now is I think that he's about to trust his team even more when he comes back because he sees how they playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shoot, I got a team. So if I just come in there and be who I am with them, we about to cause some problems in this league. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking his longevity is about to be And his confidence is about to go through the roof. I'm thinking
for sure. Well, look at how Franz has been playing while he's been out.
Yeah,
game winner over the Lakers a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Like 28 a night. So it's like,
yeah, the Lakers still ain't recovered.
that did zap a lot of energy. Actually, see the coach called the timeout in Utah over Colin Sexton game winner.
Yeah.
Man,
that was crazy. He was about to make that layup, yo.
I was like, y'all really taking, huh?
He had a wide open lane to beat the Lakers, and his coach called a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
He had money on that. He like, man, we ain't supposed to win.
Get what is his name?
Cooper Flack.
Cooper don't want to go to Utah.
No.
You'll fit right in though.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Norman lifestyle. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, you got, but yeah, Paolo, Ant-Man, Wemby, those are in a different class. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see. I think Paolo has a chance to be that guy. And but I enjoy watching Wemby play, and I do root for him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it is Wemby, man. I like Wemby.
He's going about it the right way, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was watching I was actually watching the Timberwolves the other day, and Conley was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And Dillingham got more minutes. You know, I called for him to get more minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he went off. He was balling out of control. You know what I'm saying? And the crowd was going crazy. The bench was going crazy. And then it shot to a scene where it was the bench, and Conley wasn't going crazy with the bench. You know what I'm saying? And one of the players like grabbed him on his shoulders, and then he started celebrating with the team. Yeah. But I was like, oh yeah, he knows. He knows that his spot could be in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Right. And now, you know, Dillingham done got injured. I don't know how, but he did. And Conley, he was balling out like, nah, y'all got to remember who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I thought like that Dillingham Conley dynamic, he just need to go ahead and just teach that young man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's inevitable that it's going to happen.
I'm sure he is. Conley getting old. We can't do it too much longer.
Yeah.
He's just an ankle injury away from being done.
Yeah, man. I want him to get a ring, man, because those guys when they was in Memphis,
I think that was washed out.
Yeah, I hear you. But that Memphis squad with Zach Randolph and them, man, come on, man. Them boys deserve all they can get.
Hey, the ring window kind of washed itself up with Carl in New York City.
You could be right. If they play them young dogs, them young wolves, like I said, we'll be changing the tune on that.
Shannon got a little kick the other day, dunked on somebody hard.
Yeah, I did see that, man. But shoot, they was up there, 150.
With all due respect to my boy Julius Randle, I don't think he's a player that you could have to win a ring on the team. And he's the guy for that.
Because he's a ball stopper on offense. Absolutely. The ball stops with him.
yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's
like an iceberg.
Yeah, that's not winning formula. When you jab step for 15 seconds and then shoot a three.
They had the Rudy Gobert stuff where Rudy Gobert got position on a 6'1" point guard, and then he just dribbling and shooting the jumper. And I'm like, and Rudy gets the 3-second call because he didn't pass him the ball. And it's like, he got position on a 6'3" guard, bro.
Yeah. Got to give it to him.
Even if you don't believe
right.
Even if you don't believe he can score.
Yeah.
Give that man the ball.
Sure, they got to put Garza up in there too, man. They got to put Garza, man. Yeah. Put Luka Garza up in there. Cause that boy, man, they got him on the team all this time. He holding a spot.
Right.
He's not even the best Luke in the league, though.
Right. For real. Like they put him in the garbage time last night, boy. He was scoring every time up the floor. I said, man, they better give him a chance.
Yeah.
Really, let him relieve Gobert. I mean, he at least gonna put the ball in the basket.
I mean, I could let him relieve Jared Vanderbilt over in Los Angeles.
Oh man,
Is he ever going to get healthy again?
I don't know if anybody want to go
Amy
to LA.
Vanderbilt.
Like they said they found fluid in his knees, and I'm like, bro, he left for foot surgery 2 years ago.
That's blood. What are you talking about?
For real. Nah, I don't know if anybody want to go to the Lakers, man. The way Trae Young is playing, it'd be nice to get him. That boy is moving that ball, man, like Rondo. For real.
What could the Lakers really trade?
No assets.
Well, they get
Yeah,
Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell and the draft pick.
Man, I don't know. But I don't think he should want to leave the Hawks, man. The Hawks, man, they got something over there, man.
They do. I think like I said, Rich Shea, he's might be really nice when he get that shot together. When he get consistent, it might be a big problem. And then Jalen Johnson,
oh yeah, monster. I'm putting it to you like this: when Jalen Johnson, Trae Young, Ricochet, and Dyson Daniels is in the game at the same time. I don't know who's who.
Rascal, boy. They got length.
I don't know who's who. They look like quadruplets out there. All light-skinned dudes with Patrick Mahomes hair.
8-foot wingspan.
Like, man. But yeah, they got something over there. They had Giannis frustrated last night. Yeah.
And they beat Cleveland twice. They
And Capella had a quiet 17 rebounds. You know?
Right.
Yeah, he's on a run with his rebounds. And
I do gotta give some flowers to James Harden. Actually, speaking of Capella, real quick, we gotta give James Harden some flowers, man. We wanted a top 10. He a top 10 floor raiser in NBA history, man.
Okay.
Because if you got a team of bums, if you got James Harden, he will lead the ship, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
He's the
system. I'm the system.
Right.
Yeah.
That man is different.
Yeah.
Look at that run, man.
Yeah, he all right, man. He all right.
Like OG James Harden lately. I was like, man, and I'm grieving as a NBA fan at the moment. So the Lakers have in watching LeBron the last couple weeks, I don't know if he a little sore or beat up a little bit. I hope that's the case.
He put up some buckets last night in a blowout.
The way he been jumping lately, he's not getting he's not getting that height he used to get.
Nah.
His head used to be at the top of the backboard. Now it's like he can barely jump off the ground. Right.
Unfortunately.
So I'm grieving as a fan. So I'm just trying to enjoy every moment I can at the moment. Because I was like, there's going to be so many guys that I grew up with as a little boy, idolizing, wanting to be
man.
Basketball.
They about to be gone, bro.
And Harden's about
they going to be on podcasts.
LeBron going to leave. Like, all these people about to leave. And KD going to be gone.
Yeah,
I don't know what the NBA look like. And we're like, you expected me to just be happy with Jason Tatum in the
yeah, man. Unfortunately, the times are coming.
I gotta watch Embiid all the time now.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe not. He ain't playing.
Right.
That could be tacos.
Right.
As a 58-year Laker fan, it's like a kidney stone right now.
Man.
And then that's the thing about it right now is like, oh, should you make a trade? And I was like, I don't really want to make one anymore at this point because I was like, unless we get Superman.
You know what, man? You're going to see LeBron a lot because they're going to make him the logo when he's done. You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to be the same.
Was there
if I could bring Kobe back to life, have him playing right now.
Oh, man.
Heartbeat.
Come on, man. Of course.
I would donate plasma for 10 years.
Come back. What was the logo before Jerry West? Was there a logo for the NBA before Jerry West? It is time for a change.
Right. I thought Kobe should have been the logo, but I don't know if
they're not gonna give it to Kobe, man. He had too many haters. They tried to bring him down too many times.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was there a logo before Jerry West, Pops, or that was just NBA?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, it wasn't even. Yeah,
they
it
had
would have been Will Chamberlain or Bill Russell, but
yeah, they weren't gonna do that.
So they had like a weird grayish ball.
Too dark.
Like they had a couple logos a couple years. Like they had like a baseball looking basketball one too. It was weird. These are some bad logos.
Nothing I even remember.
Right.
Rest in peace to Jerry West.
Yeah, for sure.
When Jerry hit that half-court shot, they started using him. That's what that shot was.
Oh wow. That's what's up, man. It makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Anybody been MVP on a losing squad? He's the man.
Yeah. They well, I gotta touch on this, man.
What's going down?
The All-Star format, man.
Oh boy.
Can you believe what they have came up with for the All-Star format? Okay. For those who don't know. Okay. They're gonna break the All-Stars into teams of 8, which is only going to be 3 teams. And the 4th team is going to be the team that wins the Rising Stars Challenge. They're going to bring them in at target scores. They're going to play playoff. So LeBron, if he loses that first game, that's all you're going to see him in the All-Star game. It ain't going to be nothing else. He going home. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's ridiculous.
It was like, shoot, at that point, most of them don't want to play anyway. They come out and lollygag. I'm like, shoot, you know what? I might just lose this first game, and y'all niggas could play later.
Like, what? Go out there and burn up your legs for what?
I was like, you know what?
Yeah, they just do a variety of contests is what it ought to be. Each team do, shooting threes. See what team can shoot the most threes in 5 minutes or whatever. That's all they're going to do anyway in the All-Star game. And then maybe have some kind of dunk exhibition, All-Star dunk exhibition. Just, let some guys go dunk and then do something, entertaining.
Yeah, because this is insane. Now, what if the Rising Stars team wins? See, they're not thinking that. They're not thinking that. Like, that make your All-Stars look weak.
Right.
For real. Like, what if the Rising Stars? I hope the Rising Stars win. I hope they do.
They'll be motivated because they're going to play.
Oh, yeah, they're going to play hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Because it's 24 All-Stars. So what I'm thinking what they should have did was do the 3-on-3. You know what I'm saying? It would have been 8 3-on-3 teams. You can play them with a losers bracket, all that. You know what I'm saying? And then pick it like serpentine style. So you get you can even have them shoot. Whoever hit the first 8 to hit the 3. You know what I'm saying? You pick your team. Like LeBron picked KD and he don't get to pick again till the last pick. Because the person who picked 8th picked 2 people. You know what I'm saying? And then let them do the 3-on-3 thing. Half court. So you got it on this half, you got a game going. On this half, you got a game going. Show them right on the split screen on TV. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense because now all your All-Stars is even. You ain't got to split it into 3 teams and then add these rising stars to try to make it. No, just run a 3-on-3. You know what I'm saying? And you can still have your MVP. For real, the MVP of the tournament. For real, man. We'll be locked in. We'll be watching that. You know what I'm saying? You see LeBron. For real, you got LeBron, Jokic, and Ant-Man on one squad. You know what I'm saying? We watching that. You know what I'm saying? They going up against Steph, KD, and Giannis. Woo-wee. I want to see that.
If they decide to play hard, that'd be, interesting to see. Yeah. But I just question if they would play hard. I don't care what it is, They're not gonna play hard because they're tired. In
Man,
February they tired
look,
already.
yeah, you're right. Even if it's half court.
Yeah. I mean, we're running at an 80s pace right now, and there's not enough nose play as much as it used to be. Justify running around. I guess.
So they ain't getting juiced up, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess it makes sense if you think about it from that perspective, I guess. The pace of the game, everybody's shooting the three, and he got to run up and down the court.
Yeah.
At a soccer pace.
Man, I think, man, I just don't know what they were thinking. This is not the way.
It's not it. It's
You're
definitely
putting people that ain't all-stars in the all-star game. They're still like, it's not even an all-star game no more. Like, what is it? It's just Sunday. We just needed something to do on Sunday.
right.
Or you'd have been better off just making Saturday a whole day thing. Like, do the celebrity game, do the rising stars, do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Just let the all-stars chill. For real.
Yeah, the way it's been lately, they might as well.
Like, this is
score
nuts.
200 points, just doing no defense and only playing the last minute of the game. It's not enough incentive. You can't, how you going to incentivize people that are making $60 million a year? What you going to do?
Mind you got people like Kawhi and Embiid that they go out and play BS. Then, now you can't perform for the real team you own,
Like, you not even, like, this ain't, at least with 3-on-3, you would think that they want some bragging rights. You know what I mean? Like, the winning team gets to come back with this team next year or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to defend your title. LeBron be retired, still coming back for that. You know what I'm saying?
You just win North America against Europe and Asia.
Now that would have been good. Now, it's enough players to do that.
They were scared that America would lose.
The thing is, if you look at it, the top 5 players right now is all foreigners.
Well, you got to keep, Canada and Mexico with the United States.
Okay, well then that changes a good amount. Because then it's not as big of a problem then.
Yeah, I mean you got Luka, Jokic, and Giannis. Well, that's gonna be a problem, more.
Right. And then you got Embiid as well, depending on if you want to put him on the.
He ain't gonna be there.
Right, and so they added to that. Who is it? You got Ricochet, Sar, and all them coming over too. You got the Wagner.
And Wemby.
Wemby out there.
Wemby at point guard. Wemby.
So it's like there's all sorts of Frenchmen now popping up.
Yeah, they doing their thing over there. They got a nice little system in place for the France. Yeah.
The Wagner brothers and
oh yeah, come on. That'd be a good game.
Yeah.
It might end up being something like that anyway. With these rising stars, like half of them gonna be from overseas.
Well, didn't they do like a NBA All-Stars versus like Team USA one year when they had the college kids like Michael Jordan and them?
Oh, you talking about back then?
Olympic prep. Olympic practice, they did that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, that was a practice, but I mean, you had Bird and Magic coming and hooping versus Michael Jordan. I guess I don't know if there's anything of the sort right now, but I would think it would be similar to that or of that ilk.
And you know what? The G League team gets in that Rising Star. They put a G League team in that Rising Stars. Now, what if the G League team win it all?
That would be terrible.
No, for real. Like
that's the worst.
You're gonna be playing the hardest.
That might be the worst possible look.
Yeah.
Like McClung won the slam dunk,
Right.
The G Leaguer, he
McClung wins the slam dunk and the G League team win the All-Star game. That would just be great. Silver will be out the door.
You know, and the thing is, it's like I don't know what he can do to fix this.
Oh yeah, I mean it's too late for this year.
Mhm.
This is what they doing.
Yeah,
Jerseys are already being made.
and when the ratings come back poor,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna help them this year myself. They will not get a view from me. Like if I'm unless I'm like dead to rights, I will not watch this game this year.
Find it on a stream.
Shoot, I'm not even that. I can't do that. Like they will not.
Not worth it if it's not competitive, you know.
I can't let them have my
Yeah.
stuff. Like they're just disrespecting me at this point.
Yeah, it's just real weird. It really is. It really is.
Pride ain't there no more.
But the thing is, like they've been
Pride
complaining
and-
about the game for the last 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're like, oh, it's not competitive. But then this year it was beyond not competitive.
Yeah.
So it's like no matter what they do, they're gonna say, oh, they're not competitive. But I like, I mean, because it's like in the years 2016, 20, I remember 2012 and like 2011, those years were so entertaining to me because those were like some of the first ones that. So all them flags they just do, but like I'm just like what, but like there's so many that those years were exciting, but they were still years where they quote unquote weren't playing defense, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, nice, yes, that works out. Here come the refs, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whenever something like that happens, here come the refs. And it was indeed pass interference. But
Wow.
they just ran dog over. He cracked dog. But it's I feel like I feel like this year's thing that they're trying to go with is just disrespectful. Game itself. Like it's like because I watched the Rising Star. The Rising Stars haven't been good in a long time.
Right. Right.
I watch the celebrity game every year because I like the celebrity game.
Sure, I enjoy the way the Rising Stars, the way they do that, but it's not going to be good with All Stars doing that.
Right.
But a better game than the All-Star game.
Right. Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I the Tyrese Halliburton going and jacking threes. Like, I mean, that's well. But the thing is, just that's the way the game is played now. The game, like the analytics people have destroyed basketball.
Yeah.
That's really the crux of this problem. Is the analytics? They said, "Hey, you're shooting along you might as well only take one step back to the three."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's but yeah, it's so there's so many things now that what can you like? Because like you really can't change stuff.
Right.
No more because it's like it's almost because and then the thing is you got the Warriors. The Warriors came and they blew the door down.
Right.
I mean, it's like they say, oh well, not everybody can shoot like the Warriors, but it's like shoot, we got to shoot by committee to shoot like. Like we need 4 or 5 guys to hit 3 threes.
Right. Right.
So
right.
like it's like we have no chance of winning if we don't. Because the way the game changed, we was trying to compete with Golden State.
Golden State. I don't know how they winning right now without Steph and Draymond. Dang, that was a hard hit, man. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
You got a deep squad.
Yeah, they beating the Rockets by a couple points at halftime.
Man. But even with that, like Andrew Wiggins was the first number 1 pick mentioned today. And even he like I mean he started pretty good. He was on the way. It's just he was in Minnesota.
I just put him on my parlay right now, man. I ain't hating on Wiggins for the next. I ain't hating on Wiggins for the next hour.
I mean, like I said, he was in Minnesota. It wasn't much that he really can do.
Yeah, yeah.
So that if the Lions pull this off, this is a franchise record, 11 straight wins.
Boy.
Amazing how times change.
Right.
We gonna see how it play out.
They got Saban mowing the grass in this commercial here. Got him mowing the grass in the hot tub.
Hey man, it's this dude funny, man. He was like, you know, when he told him you can only take a shower, only 5-minute showers, like that this ain't no spa. Man, this supposed to be an Airbnb, man. You ain't even supposed to be here.
You'll be up there monitoring with a stopwatch. Time's up, automatic cold water.
For real.
I wonder what they'll do when the person that take cold showers come in that joint.
Oh man. Boy. Yeah, man, they dropped the ball with that all-star thing, man.
Yeah,
that bothers me all the way.
I want them to succeed bad, but it's like they're pricing people out the game.
All right.
They pricing people out the games. It costs so much money to go to the game. They've been talking about for years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you got to let people support you at the end of it. Because it's like, we undoing all the effort that Magic and Bird did to bring us the highest. All the stuff that Stern did. Because Stern really knew it. Stern was the man, for real.
Yeah, he had it going. Stern was Stern.
Yeah, at that. Like, I think I was like going back to Gilbert Arenas again. Hate to keep going back to Gil, no chill Gil today.
Yeah.
But he was talking about how he was like, hey, he went in with Javaris Crittenton to talk to Stern, and he was like, oh yeah, we about to get a couple games. I got this in pocket. And then when he went in there with Stern, he was like, oh yeah, y'all get 50 games. He was like, oh, well, I thought it was just supposed to be like 7, 8.
Right.
And I was like, shoot, you know what? That was like, but David Stern laid down the law and he didn't play with that type of stuff. Because it's like, there's multiple rumors why Michael Jordan retired the first time. And there's like, oh, he said he had gambling debt and then they made him, or it's like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that Jordan, even with that, like, or if you look at all of the dress code stuff when Iverson.
Yeah.
So it's like there's so much stuff that he did. Right. It wouldn't fly today.
Really. So, Gilbert Arenas, David Stern can give him that much suspension because he ain't on Jordan status.
Right.
So you said, so instead of Jordan, they like, look, man, you either gonna retire or we gonna have to hit you with these fines and suspensions. So he like, let me step away from the game so y'all realize how much y'all need me. You know what I'm saying? And then Iverson was the change of the guard. You know what I'm saying? Like he was, everybody want the hair, everybody want the tattoos, everybody want to be cool. And David Stern seen that and said, wait a minute, throw a suit on. Throw a suit on when you come to the game.
Trying to ghettoize the game, brah. Can't have that.
So yeah, Stern was Stern, and he wouldn't have had this. The All-Star game, it wouldn't have looked like this. For real.
And I was like,
they wanted to compete back then, but now they don't want to compete. Making too much money.
Yeah, for real. Just give me the money. I don't even want to play.
I don't know
what about status no more. It's just about who got a check.
Yeah.
I don't know what they can do to fix this at this point.
Can't just make it a skills competition or something,
Yeah, true that.
Do our picks
one day.
Yeah, we gotta get our picks in, man.
I was like, this game about to end soon.
Yeah, we gotta get our picks in.
The 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Green. Let me bring that up.
Mm-hmm. Hey, a tie. Who predicted a tie?
Hey, that's kind of like the win-win in this game.
Right.
I don't want to see the Lions lose, but I don't want to lose on these bets.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got the Browns. Well, we already know this game. Me and Pops picked Packers. D picked the Lions. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
31-31.
And it's a tie game. It can go either way.
I win if it's a tie.
First down.
Me and D are both coming off 14 in 2 weeks. Pops.
Yeah,
Hey, sometimes you gotta
Pops broke even.
Took a shot or two. Got shot. Come up like Trump.
Right. So we got Steelers at home against the Browns, and the Browns beat them a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the Steelers win.
Revenge.
Yeah, man, the Steelers got to get that get back.
Half.
Jameis gonna give it to him 3-4 times.
Man,
right. And the Steelers is good defense every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can't even beat him. Jameis got to beat somebody else. He already beat them. He got to beat somebody else without any interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll bring him back next year.
I mean, he's better than Deshaun.
They might have to.
Yeah, they got to settle Deshaun's contract some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Or get him some hookers in Cleveland. One of the two.
Man, no lie.
No,
he played about that.
About to say something a little wild on the street.
Send him to the Raiders, man. He go to LA.
That's where he should be with the Raiders. That's what
go to
in
Las
Vegas.
Right. I think that would be probably a better bet for him. I was like, shoot. I don't know if he wants the Cleveland women.
Next, we got the Saints, and they playing against the Giants in New York.
The Saints versus the Giants.
I'm gonna take the Saints, man. If the Cowboys beat the Giants, I ain't taking the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all in the Saints on that one.
That was a great game for Dallas, too. They had a great game.
Yeah.
Fell asleep on it.
Next, we got the Jets against the Dolphins in Miami. We know the Dolphins come to play when it's warm.
Yeah.
Right.
They like it hot.
Playing in Miami right now.
So,
Dolphins
yeah, I got the
jumping out the water.
Everybody going with
There's
the
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
There's a lot of bad games this week.
You taking the Dolphins too, nephew?
Yeah, I'm going to take Miami.
Okay, let's see. Now we got a toss-up. Got the Jags against the Titans. And they're at the Titans' home.
And then I'm assuming Trevor is not
playing. Oh, he's done for the year. He ain't playing.
Done for the year. So I guess I'm gonna go Tennessee. For me to say that. All the trash that I've talked about, I'm actually gonna pick Tennessee.
Yep, I'm rolling with the Titans too.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to agree.
And
I'm trying to think of every way to take the Jags, but I can't find a reason.
Anybody associated with the Jaguars is watching this. Please, I don't know if what is Khan doing? You need to get right, my guy. Like, I'm rooting for you. I need you to succeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need Khan to get right. And then don't let my boy Trevor's sacrifice be in vain. At that. Let's just start there. Wrestling.
Yeah, they're gonna
like let somebody else do the wrestling. Like I said a couple weeks, let somebody else do wrestling. And
they're gonna reward Trevor Lawrence by drafting Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Now we got the Falcons against the Vikings in Minnesota.
That man Montgomery is insane. He just used his homeboy as a shield.
Yeah. Yeah.
He grabbed booty and pushed past Paul.
Man.
I'm going Vikings.
Like he put his hand on the dog like that.
I ain't betting for the Falcons no more. They burned me too many times. I am done.
Penix gonna start this week?
Falcons. They've let me down. Actually, what did I give them? What did I?
The record?
Yeah, what record did I give them?
Let me look.
I know my Vikings is all the way wrong.
I think Kirk Cousins is gonna come up with a mysterious injury Saturday night.
You picked the Falcons to go 10-7.
Ooh, I gave. They might can still do it if they win Sunday. They might can still do that.
So you betting on them?
No. No.
Mm-hmm.
We still got what is it? I said 10-7, so that's still one more loss they can take.
All right, we got Panthers at Eagles, and you already know how that go. I'm taking the Eagles.
That's the first time I heard you here. That's the first time a non-Chiefs team got it. You already know how that.
Hey, the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They done showed me something, man. That win against the Ravens
They're taking people apart right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stop Saquon, and Jalen's taking care of the ball. The defense is playing lights out. So, hey, that's a great combination right now.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Might be the best in the NFC and maybe the whole NFL right now.
Yeah, you're right about that, too. So I got to hope somebody beat them before the Super Bowl.
Right, hopefully.
And then we got the Raiders at the Bucks.
Raiders at the Bucks.
I'm gonna take the Bucks, man. The Raiders, they'll probably beat the Chiefs on Christmas, and that'll probably be their only win.
Yeah, I go Bucks too. They always had an after Chief letdown.
Let's see. What's the record for both these teams right now? So the Raiders 2-10, Bucks 6-10. I have to say the Bucks. I guess I wanted to make it interesting and pick different, but I ain't that.
Get some cannolis about ya.
Every win matters right now.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I'm trying to get number one.
Next, we got the Seahawks at the Cardinals, which will probably be the game of the week, man.
For sure.
That's a tough one to pick. I'm
going Arizona.
I'm going to go Hawks.
You going Seahawks? He's going Pops is going Cards. D going Seahawks. I think I'm taking the Cardinals, man.
Okay.
I was wrong about them to start the season. They've won me over. Now we got the we got the Bears at the 49ers. Yeah, it's a toss-up, man. I don't know.
The 49ers, though.
I won't be betting.
Chicago, I definitely take the Bears, but I'm going to go Bears anyway. I think they're going to pull this one out. They're tired of losing. New coaching there.
It's in Santa Clara, so. Shoot. I'm gonna go San Fran this time. I'm gonna make Dad proud this time.
Oh man, this is a toss-up for me, man. I'm gonna take the Niners, but I don't want to, man. I don't want to pick either one.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
Then we got throwing in the towel on them Niners.
Yeah.
Dude, at this point,
it is what it is.
And who knows what McCaffrey is.
Yeah, right. No, he done.
Yeah, he can't come back.
Then we got the Bills at the Rams.
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 My upset of the week. No, second one.
All right, so I get to finally admit I hate Josh Allen. I want to say that Josh Allen is the man right now.
You gotta respect
He
him,
got
man.
a receiving touchdown and a passing touchdown in the same play. That man he just got engaged to Haley, so he's on another level right now.
Yeah, he said he feeling good right now.
He's great, man. He's the man right now.
Yeah.
And has a strong MVP case.
He's enjoying life.
I think I might take the Rams too, man.
Okay.
I think I'm taking the Rams, man. I have a feeling.
It's in SoFi.
I have a feeling. I got a feeling.
Buffalo just played on Monday, right?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Buffalo just played Monday.
Yeah.
Didn't they just play Monday? Yeah.
Was that Monday night with all that snow?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
No.
That was Sunday night.
Was it Sunday or Monday night?
Yeah, that was Sunday night against the 49ers.
49.
Monday was Broncos and Raiders.
This one coming
I
down.
mean Broncos and Browns.
Jameis.
Right.
What is that? Goff fell on his knee.
They're gonna kick it.
I was trying to win this game, huh? I thought it would take 35 to win today.
Yeah.
Goff almost sold that for us too. At that, he almost turned the ball over.
Yeah, it was close. You got the Bills, D?
Yeah, I got the Bills.
Let's see.
Through my hatred for Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, he almost lost that ball.
Like that was, I don't even know if they should even let him get that off.
Man, he down, man.
Touching. NFL, he got to be touched. He wasn't
Right.
touched.
25 seconds on the clock with first down.
Why did they do that on fourth down, though? You would
It
think
was
they
4
just,
inches.
you would think they just went ahead and kicked that.
4th and inches. You got to leave. You can't leave no time on the clock.
I hope he don't smoke this field goal.
And do it at the 20.
He does.
Okay.
I win.
And won't be mad at that guy over at Ohio State this week at least.
Yeah.
Because if he could just do his job, the Buckeyes would have won that game, and Ryan Day would live to see another day.
Any of them would have did the job. That's terrible. It was awful.
If he made just one of them kicks.
They messed up my pockets. I thought that was a for sure win.
They just laid down for the field goal at the last second of the game.
I think RJ could have quarterbacked better than Michigan's quarterbacks this year.
Yeah. We got the Chargers and the Chiefs Sunday night.
Jordan Love is an interesting looking fellow.
You know who I'm going with.
Chargers.
Chargers. I'm going Chargers. I think they're due for a good upset here.
That feels like a personal attack.
Well, the thing is, like, he's a Sparty man, so he don't like Harbaugh.
Oh, yeah. Harbaugh. I'm rolling with him this week. He's not at Michigan anymore.
Who you got, D?
All saying Kansas City.
You gonna go with the Chiefs?
I'm rolling the money line. Chiefs money line.
Yeah, well, I hear that.
To the moon.
Yeah, they tied for 47 and 58. 47 minutes and 58.
All right, ball game.
Whatever. 58 minutes.
Detroit, we want to know this week, y'all.
58, they tied in the last 2 seconds.
Wow.
We want to know this week, man.
Yeah, I guess we got to call that a classic game.
Yeah, and the Green Bay gave them a run for their money.
Yeah,
We had a couple very tough wins in a row.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well for the Lions in the playoffs against them with 2 wins against them.
Well, the thing is, I don't think that they will make it. So
Green Bay?
I don't think Green Bay gonna make it.
Yeah, what, 9-4?
Yeah,
they 9-4. They gonna be in the playoffs, man.
But the thing is, there's a lot of good teams in that conference now.
They get
but the Lions about to go through a stretch, man.
Right.
They schedule
you got Philadelphia. You got Philadelphia. Everybody else in the East, Washington's struggling, and everybody's 6-6 in the South. So they're gonna be in there.
Yeah, I think they'll get in there. I think it'll be the Lions, the Vikings, and the Packers probably get in.
Well, we got Packers might be the guys because I was like, but can they beat the Seahawks? Well, could beat the Seahawks, so we'll be playing them probably at the moment, unless they lose more this year.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's got to hold the Rams and the Cardinals down.
Yeah, that's where it's at. The last game of the week is the Bengals at the Cowboys.
Bengals, Joe Burrow.
The Bengals got to win. They have to win this game.
Bengals, yeah.
Can't pick Dallas.
Go be.
What is this? Groundbreaking stories, Amazon Prime. It's an interesting commercial they show. That looked pretty cool.
All right, we are locked in for the week. We shall see how this goes.
They take the dub this week, hopefully. I take the dub this week.
You off to a good start.
Yeah. 1-0.
For real. So yeah, man. Let's
I put a couple gambles in, so we'll see what happens.
So man, you feel like you got a crazy schedule? They're gonna be keeping you out more since it's around the holidays, huh?
Absolutely, every day.
Yeah.
I'd get a full 10 hours every day.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, live it up. Live it up.
And I'm gonna be getting OT next week, so
yeah, gotta get it. Gotta get it. All right, man. So sure, yeah. Let me know when we're gonna get back on here, man.
All right, I'm free Tuesdays and Fridays.
Oh, Tuesday may be the day then.
Tuesdays, Fridays, and Thursday nights.
Okay.
Well, after the game or in the middle of the game, depending on the night.
Can't believe Penn State beat up on Purdue tonight.
Oh yeah.
Purdue good.
You think Ohio State deserves to be in the playoffs after last week?
Oh yeah,
they're in. It's a battle. It's a battle with a whole bunch of other teams that might not be in there. But Ohio State, man, they just got to go and win. They got to win. Just win.
Yep, they're solidly in.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Okay.
They'll be all right.
I don't think
playoffs. Ain't no more winning they can do, but they got enough.
Yeah, see, that's that Miami or Alabama that got me a little vexed. Like, they got Alabama in there and Miami out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alabama, don't they got 3 losses, don't they? I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Miami's got a shaky deal, though, you know.
Yeah.
Lost at the wrong time and really ain't played.
To the wrong people.
They're still top 12.
Yeah, but they had put another team in the actual bracket instead of them. I can't remember who that was.
I wish Colorado didn't lose a couple of them games they lost.
Yeah.
A couple of them nonsense games. Put Travis and Shador in a college football playoff day first, and everybody hated on Coach Prime. He took his team to the college football playoff in 1 year, 2 years.
Would have been nice.
But would have should have.
Nice.
Let Kansas put them out there.
Right, man. Come on.
Of all teams, it's not the basketball team. It's the football team.
Yeah.
Like
that's what
Kansas,
it
they are
is.
football, no prestige.
They butts real good.
Good.
It made him like it.
Right.
For real. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, we'll see what's up for Tuesday. Tuesday may be the day.
All right.
We get together, man. See what we can do. We'll go finish this Warriors game and see if Wiggins gonna hit this parlay for me.
For sure.
There's plenty of opportunity.
Right.
About to watch this game myself and enjoy
Right.
the night that I'm about to have a day off tomorrow.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all enjoy the night then. I see y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All
All
right.
right, man.
Good
You already
guys.
know, man.
All right.
Love y'all. Love y'all.
Take it easy.
All right. Peace.
Later.
Peace.
I made hits, yeah. Hammer time, hammer time, hammer time, ayy, hammer time. I made hits, yeah. Hammer time, hammer time, ayy, hammer time. I made hits, yeah. Hammer time, hammer time, ayy, hammer time. I made hits, yeah. Hammer time, yeah. I go at it when the winner's mine. All my people gotta eat when it's dinner time. It's too real to dumb it down or simplify. We ready for the war like Simplify. Stay loyal, speak life. I got the juice like Sunny D Life. Can't doubt my shine is gonna be bright. Only true kings reach these heights. I'm coming for them and I only want them one time. They talking till they see me, then they tongue tied. We test they heart when we break. Chances don't come to us, so we take. Hammer time, hammer time.